everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's video we are bringing you some delicious tamales de res. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some tamales. It is my first time making them, so we'll see how they turn out. If they turn out good, you'll be watching this video. If they turn out bad, then you never saw this. So the first step to do is to cut your beef into chunks. And you want to cut it, I would say, into half of this. These little chunks. Next step is that we're going to be putting this in our pot. We're going to add our onion that has been chopped. Add it in here, like so. I'm going to be adding about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like garlic, so we're going to be adding about 2 cups of water. So one thing I forgot to do is add salt and a bay leaf. So we're going to go ahead and do this now before it's too late. Throw that in. And about a tablespoon and a half of salt. They didn't have Pasilla or Chile Ancho, but they had Pasilla Ancho. So we're gonna just do 4 of these and 8 Chiles Guajillos. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna soak them, but we're gonna take out all the seeds and put them in a pot. Our next step is to get our chiles that we just rinsed. I'm going to put them in this pot and then fill it up with water. And then we're going to let it simmer for a little bit until they're nice and soft. And then we'll take them out. Welcome back. It's been about like 2.5 hours. So we're going to go ahead and check on our meat to see how it's been. And one thing that I ended up doing is adding more water. So I think I added about 4.5 cups of water to this. So make that side note. I'll add it in the video, but just side note, add more water. Okay, so it's very tender. It's like the meat's ready. It should be very, like, tender. So the chiles are already ready. This is how they'll look once they're done and ready. Should be right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these and put the chiles into the blender. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add the half of the onions that were in here. We're going to add those to our chile. Then we're going to add 2 more pieces of garlic into this. I'm going to get a straining cloth, and what I'm going to do is strain the juice from there into like a cup like this, just to get all the broth and not get any of the excess stuff. We're going to be adding about a cup of the beef broth into our chile. If anything, we'll just add a little bit more water, but that should be enough just to get everything going. So something real quick that I forgot to add to the chile is I'm adding about a tablespoon of the, I don't have beef consomme, so I'm just going to use chicken consomme. The flavor is good, it should be fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that over to the chile over here. Like that much. Okay. Oh. I just dropped the chile on my phone. OMG, OMG. So this is how the chile is coming out. I feel like it does need a little bit more water. I'm gonna add about half a cup of water and then blend that a little bit more. Then I'm gonna go in and add a little bit more salt. So now that we have the beef over here, we could shred it, or what I want to do with this is just go ahead and chop it, because I don't like all this fat stuff and I hate when my tamales have fat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like cut all that fat out. So our next step is to, once the chile is all blended, we need to strain it into, I'm going to strain it into this bowl just to strain it into this bowl. But yeah, I'm going to do that real quick over here. This takes a while. Just to not dirty another pan, we're going to go ahead and use the same one that we cooked our beef in. What we're going to do is go ahead and pour in our shredded beef. And pour all it in like so. Very tender beef. We're going to stir in about 3/4 of the sauce, and we're going to leave a little bit for the masa. Okay? Turn up the heat. Let it simmer for a little bit. Alright guys, so this is like phase 2 of making our tamales. Again, masa you could always just buy it at the store. I know at Northgate they have a really good masa, but this is kind of for the people that don't have that luxury of having your Mexican supermarket like 20 minutes away. So I wanted to try to do the masa from scratch. So I figured all these things you could get at a local store near you. So this is 4 cups of yellow masa. I'm gonna add it to our mixing pot, the baking powder. And then we're gonna add some salt. We're gonna go ahead and mix all that up. Now that you have that mixed in, we're gonna add about 1 cup of Lard. I did wash my hands, guys, so don't judge. I'm gonna go ahead and add that in. And then we're gonna add our 2 cups of chicken broth, or sorry, beef broth. Add that in. And then we're gonna add about a 1/3 cup of the chile. About that much. Alright guys, so we are in the final phase of making our tamales. We have our little assembly line going here where we have our leaves right here, we have our masa and our beef. So what we're going to do now is we're going to spread this open like so. I'm going to grab a little bit of, like a spoonful or so of the masa, and I'm just going to go ahead and spread it on the leaf. You want to do this, make sure it's opened up, and then just spread it nice and even. Ooh. Okay, so I'm not going to lie, I'm in the middle of making these and it's a lot harder than it looks. I did use one of my lifelines and I called a friend, my dear mother, so she should be here soon showing me how to do this, so stay tuned.
So the pot for these tamales is around a 14 to 16 ounce pot. You need to add about 2.5 cups of water and another sort of cup or some type of thing to elevate the tamales so that the steam could cook the tamales all the way through.
So this is how it's going to be looking, nice and covered, leaves over it, and now we just wait to, oh! Say hi! Are you excited to eat some tamales?
Yes.
Yes. 10 hours later. So we're still here making tamales. It's like super late now. So what happened, let's see what had happened was, alright, so as you guys know, this is the first time that I make tamales. So what happened was that we had waited like about an hour and a half, and the masa was like very, like it still looked moist. So then we waited 2 hours and a half, and we're like, wait, what if it's just like too compressed into one thing, right? So we took half of them out and then like rearranged them to be around like a cup standing up. So just to play it safe, we're leaving them in there for another 30 minutes just to make sure everything's good, but I really do think it's good. Once they're done cooking, we're gonna go ahead and take them out, transfer them here, and then just let them cool off for a little bit. Okay? So now we have the whole tray of tamales ready. We are going to let them sit here for a little bit just to cool down. So we're gonna do that, and then the big reveal. Again, remember this is my first time making tamales, so I'm really excited. Appreciate all the tias, moms, grandmas that make them, because man, it's a lot of work. Like, it's a lot of work to make tamales. I really underestimated this. It's a whole day event. But no complaining here. I'm just saying that I just never knew how much work it took to make these. Okay, so we have our tamal here. The goal is for it to come right off the leaf. So let's see what it does. Ooh. Yay! Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. I'm sure for you it'll be like 15 minutes maybe. For me it's been 9 hours in the making, but again, thank you for watching. This is how I made tamales for the first time. There's 1,000 ways to make tamales. Let me know what you think I should have added to it to make it better. But yeah, I believe next attempt, I'm crossing my fingers that my grandma lets me. Mind you, my grandma's like 91 years old. I do want to make tortillas de harina with her on the video. It's something that she's done, so hopefully by the next cooking video, that's what I'll be bringing you guys. But yeah, without anything else to say, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. So this is just like a cheesecloth that I have, and it should just strain. I mean, you could use. Next up is to get 4 cups of masa, and this is masa that is yellow. I don't know why I just grabbed it. Great. I don't know why I did that.